Hello viewers, this is Cynthia Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from myself called The Black Lightning Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very slowly, and very clearly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language. Once again, this audio podcast recording will contain your adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Black Lightning. So basically, the episode starts off back in Freeman at the ASA headquarters in Freeman called Pitt. We see Gavin pointing a gun at Dr. Chance. He said that yeah, it turns out we see Gammy pointing a gun at Dr. Jetson in the lab. So basically, Gammy said that a long time ago, when I was I wish I would have disobeyed that I wish I would have disobeyed that order, disobeyed my order, and kill you, who would kill you. So basically, Dr. Jetson said, true, but but still things could things would still might turn out this way. So anyway, so basically, Jamie put down the gun, put down his gun, and Dr. James told him that, we need, I know you, I don't know, I know that you don't give a shit about me, but, Gravedigger is a real threat, so basically, he's gonna come, after what you guys did in Markovia, he's gonna come back with vengeance on and rain hell on Freeman. So anyway, a few minutes later, Odell, Major Gray, and Jefferson were having a conversation, about the mission. So basically about Samuel and Dr. Jed. But turns out Jefferson let Tobias get away. So basically, it's not clear if Tobias, it's not clear if Tobias got, that it's not clear from the episode from the last week's episode. I mean, the episode from a week ago that Tobias is in Freeman. They let Tobias in Freeman, let Tobias escape when they came back to Freeman, or they just let Tobias there in Marconi. So basically, because of that episode, it seems like they're kind of. They kind of left Tobias in Freeman, but the way Jefferson say that we came back with he said we came back with Tobias and whatnot, but it seems like it's most definitely I believe that Tobias is if Tobias might be doing something when they all came back it's not the episode was not very clear the episode for this one, they didn't make it clear that Tobias came back with Jefferson and his team when they say landed Dr. Jentz from Markovia. So basically, I believe that Tobias is somewhere in Freeman after they came back to Markovia somewhere. So anyway, Odell. So basically, Odell was like, what he said, kept up the deal that makes a great promise. So basically, Odell is like, I'm gonna keep the deal that you made with Major Gray. So basically, so just to show some good faith, he said that I let Erica, aka Trainwreck, who was with Jefferson's crew, to say in. He said that Erica has been sitting at home to her parents and whatnot. So basically, she'd be okay. She's okay. But I believe that Odell might be lying about Erica, about Erica, about Erica, about sending Erica home to her parents. But we just have to wait and see. So anyway, so basically, Jefferson said that borrow a picture of Gravedigger. So basically, do you know who this guy is? And Odell, the way Odell was looking at the picture of Gravedigger, he had no clue who that guy is. So anyway, but Odell, but Odell saying that he might hear. So basically, it's great if it does show up in Cleveland. Can I count on you to help the ACA out to protect Cleveland from Gravedigger and the Mark Cohen military? Like Jefferson said, yes, why not? But I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Freeman. So anyway, meanwhile, Jennifer. So basically, Jennifer and Anissa was having some girl time, whatnot. We're talking about, that once again they was talking, we're talking about the subject of Khalil and this, with Khalil's, with the chip inside Khalil that has the painkiller program. So basically, like Anissa was trying to convince, Jennifer that Khalil is still a dangerous threat, with that as long as he has that chip inside, that firewall could at any time he can go painkiller on you and try to kill you. So basically Jennifer said like, oh really? Didn't your girl try to went around killing people when she had powers on her, shapeshifting powers, and the next thing say, yeah, you do have a good point there, but she at least at least she got control over her power, at least she doesn't have a computer chip in her brain. Like now she has control over her shapeshifting powers. So anyway, back at Gamer's bunker, we see TC, checking on Khalil's chip, and making sure that the firewall that's keeping the painkiller program from taking over Khalil's body is in check. So everything was okay with Khalil for the moment. So anyway, Gamer is trying to help. Jamie is trying to help Khalil, deal with the guilt of him killing his mother and whatnot. But Khalil was like, was not accepting Jamie's help. But Jamie's like, once this whole occupation of Freeman is over, like I'm gonna make sure that you get the help that you need to get over your guilt about you killing your mother. So basically, Jamie it's promised Khalil that I'm gonna contact my friend Prunus, who helped Jennifer control her powers. She can help you with your whole computer, your whole mind computer chip problem. So anyway, meanwhile, it's later that night. We see Jennifer, talking to Brandon. Brandon wants Jennifer to take him. Wants Jennifer to so basically Brandon wants Jennifer to take her to Dr. Jantz. Well, that way he can kill Dr. Jantz. But Jennifer's I was tricked by Odell from to kill some Mark Coney soldiers. So basically, is it really worth it? What's it? Jennifer say, will it make you feel better after you kill your Dr. Jet? And Brandon was kind of hesitant, but after Jennifer said that. So anyway, while cooking dinner at Jefferson's house, Lynn was still going some withdrawals from the special green light drug that she's been taking and also been dosed by, by particularly by Odell. So basically, Linda was having some withdrawal symptoms after, has some withdrawal symptoms after she was done taking the green light drug. So anyway, while in the bathroom, she found one last piece. So basically, she found one last piece of green light drug, one piece of green light drug that was in her bathroom sink. So anyway, when dinner time came, Lynn told the friends about the green light drug stash that she found in her bathroom sink, and put it on the table, saying I don't want to be hooked on this drug anymore. So basically, Lynn also Lynn finally understanding what Jefferson went through when he was Black Lightning while she was on that green light drug and shit. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, Jefferson said that the Marconians. So basically, I kind of made a deal with them. I kind of made a deal with Odell to help the SA fight the Marconians military if they once they come to Freeman. So basically, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to help. So basically, Anissa and Jennifer was was kind of hesitant, but did say they got her, but Jennifer and Anissa say we got your back with the Marconians and whatnot, but they say Odell needs to go. So basically, but Jefferson saying, as of right now, we need him. So basically, when the time is right, we'll deal with Odell. But right now, we need Odell to help fight the Marconian invasion. To fight the Marconian military invasion in Freeman. So anyway. Back at Lady whole house, Lady is running a whole house. So basically, one of Lala's main lieutenant was picking up the money that she agreed to pay Lala. So basically, Lady E convinced Lala's lieutenant, I think his name was Lamar, to stay a while and hang out with the girl. So basically, Lamar, who is Lala's lieutenant, was convinced by Lady E to stay, to hang out, to hang out with the girls and whatnot. So anyway, when Lala was hanging out with the girls, one of the girls had drugged him with some truth serums and shit like that, and he told Lady E had the wound bug and whatnot where Lala's was talking to the girl. So basically, he was talking about he was telling the girl about Lady E was listening to Lamar talk about Lala's powers about the briefcase, about the computer briefcase and whatnot. So basically, after hearing that information, the next day, Lady Eve had called Lala, had called Lala and asked him to come and go see her. So basically, Lala showed up. It's and Lady Eve said, "I know about the briefcase. I know about your power." So basically, turns out that Lady Eve made the technology that was used to bring Lala back to life, but also gave Lala the opportunity to not be, not to be killed, not to be killed and whatnot. So basically, she acted just like Tobias did. She said a code word and forced Lala to sit down like a dog. So basically, Lady E said, "I'll make a deal with you." So basically, if you give me the briefcase, I'll make sure that nobody, not even me, can make you do anything you don't want to anymore. So basically, Lala had no choice but to agree with Lady Eve and and give her the briefcase. So anyway. So anyway, so anyway, so anyway, later that day, we see. So basically, Jennifer took Brandon to see Dr. Jen. So basically, to talk out, to get Dr. Jen to explain why he did to Brandon's mother about what she did to Brandon's mother. But Dr. Jen is not being very helpful. That he's saying that your mother died. Your mother died for a good reason because of the powers I gave you. So basically, look at you. You have superpowers. You can make, you can make diamonds. So basically, you got a good. So Dr. Jensen's not being very helpful, and Brandon was about to kill Dr. Jen. But lucky Jennifer stopped Brandon from killing Dr. Jen. And that's when Dr. Jen said that if you kill me, you're just like your father. Your father had earth powers as well. So basically, and Brandon said, "You know my father? Yes, but if you kill me, you'll never find out who I will. If you kill me, you will never find out the truth about your father and who your father is." So basically, Brandon was was being forced back by Jennifer, and they both left the lab. Where Dr. Gentry was working at and whatnot. So anyway. Meanwhile, back at the Nissa's apartment, Grace, Grace and Nissa was about to, was just relaxing and whatnot until Nissa got a call from the farmers in South Freeman. Turns out, automatically she'd been sneaking to South Freeman in that farmhouse was being attacked and killed by the Marconi soldiers. So basically, Mr. told the farmers to head to Freeman, I will show up with Black Lightning, Grace. So anyway, Grace Jefferson showed up, and helped the people from South Freeman to get into Freeman safely from the Marconi soldiers. So basically, blah blah blah. So basically, the sister. After to say the people from the South Freeman farm, there was still some people left. But turns out the Marconi captured some people from the farm in South Freeman alive. So basically, Jefferson was so basically Nissa and Grace went to go say the people, went to go say the people who helped them, smuggle all this money here into South Freeman and whatnot, and went to go save them. Meanwhile, back at Gammy's bunker, back at Gammy's bunker, we see. So basically, back at Gammy's bunker, we see Jennifer, Brandon, Khalil, and TC, at the bunker, and so we see Jennifer, to make sure that Brandy so basically Jennifer suggested that TC's technopowers can help with TC technopowers. He can help Brandy find his father. So basically Brandy asked TC to use his technopowers to help him find the truth about who his father is and whatnot. And TC said yes. So anyway, Khalil was seen to do better whatnot when he's driving and whatnot, and that's when the painkiller program and the chip started to activate, broke down the firewall and took control of Khalil's body. So basically, but lucky for Khalil, he managed to fight the program back and put the painkiller program back behind the firewall and took control of his body again. But he almost killed Jennifer, and he ran off. So anyway, Jamie had later that night, Jamie had managed to catch in one of Lady Eve's henchmen, and took out his eye and tell Lady Eve that I know about her trying to kill me and whatnot. So basically, tell her to come see me. So basically, later that night, get her. So basically, later that night, Lady Eve showed up at Gary's shop, and Gary was prepared to take out Lady Eve. And Lady Eve said, I got no beef with you. So basically, I came here with a gift. So basically, she showed up with the briefcase with all the information about the SA and O'Day as well. So basically, Gary's why are you giving me the briefcase? What you want out? So basically, why are you giving me the briefcase? So what do you want? So basically, Lady Eve is the ASA has been fucking up Freeman. So basically, I want these motherfuckers gone. So basically, use the information in that briefcase to make sure that the ASA to destroy the ASA once and for all. So basically, with the help of TC, Technopowers, she was, they managed to get the briefcase open against the TC's, Technopowers. So anyway, meanwhile, back at Jefferson House, Painkiller showed up at Jennifer's window, Khalil showed up at Jennifer's window and said sorry for trying to kill, said sorry for Jennifer for the whole situation back there when he was trying to kill her. But and that's when Jennifer was Elizabeth was right, you are dangerous. So anyway. So basically, Khalil said until I get control over until I figure out how to get rid of this painkiller program in my chip, it's best for us to stay race to each other, and Khalil say goodbye to Jennifer. So anyway, later that night, we see Jefferson Lynn at Jamie's bunker. It turns out that the U.S. government funded medicine research for funded the. Turns out the U.S. government funded the medicine research for the Macron government. So basically, the U.S. funded the medicine program and Macron back in the Cold War. So basically, and that's been good. Back in the Cold War, back in the Cold War where the medicine program started. That's when the whole medicine program started at. the time period the whole metahuman program started at. So anyway, it turns out that Grazinger was the result of that result of the first metahuman program, and Marcona was Gravedigger. So basically, Gravedigger was the first result of the metahuman program in Marcona. But when after the Cold War, things fell apart, and Marcona and the U.S. had to been forced to leave Mongolia, and ever since, the U.S. government it's been trying to recreate formula that they made Gravedigger into that gave Gravedigger his powers and whatnot. So basically, Gravedigger has super strength. He can't age. He can make people do anything do anything that he says to do. So anyway, Gary, and also Gary came clean, and after the Cold War, he was sitting there to say Dr. Jantz, who was a part of the whole Marconian, the whole metahuman project during the Cold War and whatnot. So basically, Gary was the one who went to Marconia back in the Cold War and saved Dr. Jantz and whatnot. So basically, turns out turns out that Gravedigger had taken over while he was in Marconia. He took over the military and whatnot. So basically, he's like the dictator of Marconia and whatnot. So anyway, and that's when Lynn said, dropped another bomb, another big bomb on him. Turns out that Lynn left the formula for her superpower formula. So basically, the formula that she used to temporarily give people superpowers, she left the notes to how to make that serum in Marconia, and now Gravedigger has it, and now now Gravedigger has the superpower formula that gives people any type of metahuman powers. It's not in Gravedigger's hands. So basically, Gravedigger use Lynn's superhero. So basically, Gravedigger used Lynn's superpower formula to kill, on himself, and use his new powers to kill Colonel Yuri, and now Gravedigger said, now I have all this power now. I'm going to go to Freeman and take down the ASA and take down the ASA and conquer the United States. And this is how the episode ended. But with Gravedigger swearing that he's going to use his new powers to take down the SA and conquer the USS and conquer America. So basically, this is how the episode ended. With Gravedigger swearing that I'm going to use my powers to take over America and take down the ASA once and for all. So anyway, that's how the episode ended. So basically, this was a good episode of Black Lightning. So basically, what do you guys think about this episode of Black Lightning? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it just okay? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Cynthia Michael from Screen Review. Sign off. 1.